Welcome to the Friendica Facebook tutorial, where I will show you how you can do everything on Friendica that you can on Facebook, but be even more connected with social media. Friendica is a part of the Fediverse, a decentralized social media platform where your data is never sold or used without your express permission, and no central server owns your data. The network is made up of volunteers who run instances or nodes, and your encrypted data there can only be accessed by you. Friendica does sound cheap and generic, sadly, but it was first named in Germany with a K, and I guess it sounded cool there. So let's get started. Here is my personal homepage for this channel on Friendica.
And one of the biggest problems with Friendica I found is that it's really hard to understand how to get things done in it. I was doing a YouTube scan and there are like no tutorials. There's like maybe one, and even then it's very crappy and it doesn't go through and compare the two. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to explain a couple things about Friendica. And then the next episode, I'm going to compare each feature of Facebook and compare it to Friendica and figure out how to get there. And this took me nearly 6 months to figure out. So unfortunately, what they're doing right now is they are essentially building the airplane while in flight. So it's been going on for nearly about 10 years now, and it is all voluntary. No one gets paid to do this, so it takes quite a bit of time. And there's some great ideas and great innovation there, but unfortunately, it's a little sluggish. So the first thing you got to understand about Friendica is, unlike, say, Facebook or, say, Twitter, right here, Twitter, you get that @ symbol, or like, say, with Facebook, you have your name. Friendica uses more of a email system, and there are multiple email systems. And since it's federated, you can get on any single instance that you want. So in this case, it's social.isurf.ca. All right, so first things first, when you want to start up a Friendica account, if you actually go to the Friendica page and try and find a Friendica instance there, it's kind of crappy. The filtering system is bad. However, if you go to Diaspora, which is more of an enclosed system, which I don't particularly like because it is so enclosed, I can actually see Diaspora posts on Friendica, but unless they've got some sort of thing I don't know about, you can't see Friendica or Mastodon posts on Diaspora. And it wouldn't surprise me because I tried to do Diaspora and I was kind of bored. Mastodon's a lot more lightweight version, like Twitter. Friendica's a lot more heavy and more like Facebook. Diaspora is like this fuzzy area in between. I'm not super impressed, but what they do have is a great filter for all the different instances. And you can find all the best Mastodon instances in the US. The only thing that this is probably lacking is explanations for what all these are, and things like, are they complete free speech? Are they complete SJW? Are they, because you're kind of taking your pick there, and you've actually got to read through every single one of their little things and find their nuance and find out whether or not you're going to like be a little not PC enough for them to block you on Mastodon, or whether they're just going to be outright Nazis and racist on their spreading stuff. So you gotta search for a Mastodon instance. But with Friendica, you don't really have nearly as much of a choice, and so long as you're not a Nazi and are like actively racist, I've not seen really anybody get booted on most of these. So oddly enough, I believe it's this one, NSFY Math Guy, I believe. I've seen this one has a couple features that I like. You can check and see if they're available for signups. You want to click yes, and it looks like Y Math Guys. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's available still. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to click on that. What I really like about that particular one is you can actually have add-ons, and mine currently doesn't have a language filter. So when you're going through, say, Twitter or Mastodon, you can select and go, I only want to see posts in English. Well, unfortunately, mine doesn't have a filter like that in Friendica. I bugged the guy to do it recently, and I haven't heard anything back yet, but he's also busy because he's doing this out of the kindness of his heart. So what you'll do is you are going to hit sign up now. If you have OpenID, that's cool. I don't have one. Put in your full name, or if you're starting, say, a group, you'll put the group name in there. This is your email address. Repeat your email address, and then choose your nickname. This will be like choosing your email address here. and this will be like your email address. And then whenever you essentially do the equivalent of a tweet or a post, it will send at your name at this string right here, instead of just say at Anubis2814 like I have at Twitter. If you want to be found, you will include your profile name in the member directory, if you want to find friends, that is, or people with similar interests. Otherwise, hit no. And then you'll hit sign up now. You'll end up getting an email that will let you know that you got in. And then what you'll do next from there is you'll go to settings. You'll go to account, go to password change, and then you'll put in the current password, which is the one they sent you, and then put in your new password. Really, really easy. It's really simple. And then after that, you will want to set up your profile. And I haven't put any of my information here because it's none of anybody's businesses, but on my personal account that I will let friends on, they will be more likely to see, though I don't have any friends right now, because nobody wants to try a new social media site is essentially what this is. For display, you can change your themes. These have multiple versions of it. Quattro, smoothly. This one's good if you have like a tablet or something and want to use that instead. Vir and Do Punto Zero. I'm going to guess it's another language. And then you'll hit Save Settings. I went with Frio specifically because I liked the way I could get this picture back here. You get custom settings. You can customize it. I put background picture, which is what this is. I did single row mosaic, but you can do full screen. The full screen I don't really care for because it cut off a lot of it. If you can get a good banner, that's great, so you don't have to worry about anything. If I was to do top banner right here, you get something like that. So it like expands it and it doesn't look that great. But certain backgrounds are made specifically to be backgrounds, so they're like the perfect size for everything. And then you've got calendar, what week you want to start on. There's a content layout, and you can change the color of the navigation icon, link color, and then I set the opacity to like 90. 90 is a good opacity, so you can kind of see through it, but it's not too distracting. Anything more than that, and it will be distracting as all hell. Put up my picture here. So you go to profile. So forums are essentially your groups. And since this is specifically for my channel, I haven't added any forums. But let's say I wanted to. We can go to directory in here. And then we can go to the global directory and we can search all the forums. And most of the forums are in German, but take for example this one. This one's recovering from religion. We actually happen to have that one. There's really only like 79 of them right now, and most of them are in German. So if you want to come on here and create your own, I'll be showing you how to make your own forum, and it works just like Facebook groups. So we're going to put my information right here, submit my request, and there we go, confirm. I don't want to hide the contact because I know exactly who that is. And they, I believe, will have to accept to make sure that we don't get spammers in there, which is incredibly common. All right, so that's essentially what you do to start up your account.
Next time, we'll be discussing how to make Friendica your central hub for all of your social media platforms, so you can post on one and it will immediately pop up on the other. After that, we'll discuss how to create forums, how to port your information over, and some extra little features that may help out. Thanks, and have a good day.